Poyo. How's it going, internet? Check it out. We got some weird shit.
Talking too much about
how
or if
yeah,
Gamescon's
Gamescon's been going on. So
just
I got
because
some
it's,
footage here that I wanted to check out,
from
you know.
gameplay perspective,
See what's
it's
going
cool,
on.
but it
See what
has,
kind of
like,
games I'm missing,
complications
man.
on progression and stuff like
How's
that.
the audio
For sure
levels?
we do want to represent that as a
This kind of thing, I don't do it too often, you know.
So, like,
It sounds like it might be okay.
if you as a viewer,
Maybe a little
person
quiet.
are
How you guys doing today, huh?
Crazy amounts.
I wanted to try and squeeze this
There
in
was actually a scene in the
before I gotta go help my brother out. I gotta go take him to, not work, but I gotta take him to the doctor's, get some stitches out of his arm. So I was hoping I could just kind of peruse some of the footage here and see what we're gonna find. You know, I haven't seen anything yet. But IGN just dropped a big video on their YouTube, and I was like, all right, maybe I can go surf through it and maybe find some games I'm interested in. You know.
That is
question.
That is the question. Everyone's very excited.
I think
It looks pretty interesting.
I think everyone in the studio really wants to
Cyberpunk. I don't know about this one though.
We have to show it at the right time.
I heard there should be some Devil May Cry 5 stuff. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Some Devil May Cry 5.
Basically, it's difficult to say. I mean,
I'm not really sure what else. I mean, that's really all I know that's going. Are you guys hearing it okay? It sounds a little quiet.
Very excited.
I'm
very excited.
Probably
I'm
check.
excited about people being excited.
Kyle, thank you so much for coming by the.
I had to turn it up a bit on my end over here.
Continues to look awesome.
Okay, thank you very much for having me.
Stay tuned. More to come from IGN Live from Gamescom right after this.
Oh man, we totally missed it. Oh Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! That's loud as hell. All right, now here's the nice thing about having this shit, right? I can actually just skip forward. I don't have to fucking listen to all this trash.
Rich, thanks. Welcome back to IGN Live at Gamescom 2018. I'm joined by Daniel and Rich, part of the Shadow of the Tomb Raider team. What's up, you guys?
How you doing?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
Thanks so much for being here. I'm so excited to talk about this game. I've had the privilege of playing a little bit of it, so I'm really excited to dive in. So,
I don't think I care too much about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, do I? I mean, I guess we could look at a little bit of gameplay.
Been learning. She's been.
I mean, you know, you played one Tomb Raider game, you played them all, right?
In harm's way for what she feels is right, but now
it's just some more Uncharted shit.
This is the Maya
like whatever.
apocalypse.
I'm sure I'll be all right.
Croft literally fighting Trinity for the fate of humanity.
Hopefully everything sounds good. Giant Hurtball, how's it going, man? Again, trying to watch some footage from the Gamescom today.
Up the stakes,
Before I gotta go take care of my brother, I gotta take him to the docks, get some stitches out of his arm.
A lot of things I would say.
I wanted to fuck around and see if we can. I don't know what video games are there at Gamescom, but IGN just dropped the video on YouTube.
Making sure that
so I wanted to go check it out and see what's up.
Whenever it's the tomb, whenever it's exploration, it's going to the next level.
I don't really think I care too much about the Tomb Raider. I'm gonna rent the game. I'm gonna run through it, but you know, to me, this shit is just like an Uncharted
goes
thing.
to what Rich was
I'm hoping for some Devil May Cry stuff.
You know, yes, she's at the, she's at the maximum.
I was amused at the instant damage control regarding Tomb Raider's ray tracing.
How she is maturity, she's not quite.
What do you mean by that?
And this is all about.
Oh, 2080 Ti can't ray trace and run at 60 FPS. Oh, right. You mean when they showed that thing yesterday? You mean it can't do 60 FPS and ray trace?
So there's going to be a lot of moments.
But is that like 60 FPS? Is that at like 4K or is that at like 10K? Or, 1080p? 1080K. Is that at 1080K? 1080K can't do it? Oh my god, that's so sad.
We make traversal more difficult than ever.
Man, this is really dark, isn't it? I can hardly see it.
So she can navigate and
I hope this is like some weird
that.
footage and not actually. Oh man, look at that ass though.
And a lot of different
look at that ass
then
wobble
you think
though.
About combat. So Trinity, they're at.
Alright, I don't really care about Tomb Raider. I mean, I'll rent it and give it a try, but whatevs. That's definitely a whatever. How about I skip like
okay, I'm
big
the only
chunks?
One who can
You know, I'm gonna. That's where they let me. Alright, whatever.
People were saying the traversal and explore.
We'll do it this way.
Overwhelming.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider, huh?
When you think.
So then the devs go to Twitter being all, it's early work in progress and we'll support ray tracing. Oh god, yeah right. Yeah right. Ooh, something changed. What's this? Oh, Sekiro! Okay, we want to listen to this.
Can you give us just like a little synopsis?
What happened to the audio?
It's a third-person action-adventure game with RPG elements, brought to you by From Software and directed by
This is something I want to
Miyazaki.
see.
It is set in late 1500s
Let me
Japan,
move my camera. I
in
seem to be
a
blocking a lot of
fictional
shit.
world with only some very loose ties to the historical period. It's kind of a, so the main character is a ninja who is betrayed and left for dead, and his mission is to get back his master, who is a young lord who was captured by this evil clan called the Ashina. And so you kind of play as him, and as you go through, you'll notice his left arm has been cut off. That was part of him being betrayed, and it's been replaced with all of these really cool tools called
Damn, you get parries?
a shinobi prosthetic.
Nice.
And so he uses a combination
one-shot
of
parries?
these,
Oh my god.
shinobi prosthetic tools
This
in his
looks
left
way
hand
more fluid
with,
than Devil May
his
Cry.
katana
Or
in
not
his
Devil
left
May Cry.
hand.
This
So
looks
it's
way
kind
more
of how you
fluid
fight your
than
way through the game,
Dark
and
Souls.
that's pretty much the summary. We can talk
World War
about
III
any
looks
aspect of it,
nice.
so.
Amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
so
World
let's
War III
start
looks nice
with
enough.
the Shinobi
Got a
Prosthetic.
Steam store
I'm
page.
so excited about this and just the potential.
Yeah, I thought this
for
might be.
what
I
it's
was
like
expecting
in the world.
this to be
So you just thought
possibly
about
another
that.
Tenchu
How
Stealth
does
Assassins.
that
You know,
added verticality change
Tenchu was
the way
really
that
good.
you
I like
build
Tenchu,
this
but it
world?
played like a Dark Souls
no,
kind of stiff
we'll let,
movement kind of
we'll
thing.
let Kelsey
I
talk
never
about
really
that.
liked that.
No,
So I was hoping maybe they were going to give it another shot and kind of update it. And I thought this might be that game, but you know what? Damn. This actually looks real different than Tenchu. This looks like it might be something more than that. The movement looks pretty good. It's not stiff. Oh yeah, the movement looks really good. Being able to jump at an angle like that, that's kind of crazy. A lot of parries, a lot of blocks, a lot of parries. Hey, whose life bar are we looking at here? Is the upper left the Samurai General? That's that guy, right? So where's this main guy's life bar, or does he not have one?
Games with verticality in mind, but one of the key differences this time.
Can I get
is
rid of
that
this
you can
little thing
actually
here? Is that
directly
something?
explore that verticality, right? So instead of needing to climb a ladder or something like that, you can actually go straight to it
There.
using the grappling
Clear
hook.
off the screen a
And
bit.
so that really changes the way that you can
If that
explore the
does.
world. And so naturally they've designed.
Yeah, I don't
maps
really
for
know
that
much about
purpose.
this game.
There are
This
a lot of
was
different places
people
you can
at
go,
first thought this was going to be another
very
Bloodborne, but
quickly,
this
and
looks like it's
that
its own
3D
original
that
title.
I
It
haven't
does
really
seem to
noticed.
have some Bloodborne elements
Well,
going
that's
for it
very
though.
unique to
It
have
just
that
has a lot more
freedom
fluidity
to
for
go
like
upward
jumping around and
as
movement
you please.
than you expect in a Souls game. So it doesn't quite look like a
Gratifying as
Souls.
a player to
Although it does
have
seem to have that Bloodborne element going for it.
スはステルスにもやっぱこの忍びというキャラクターなので、上に敵の頭上に
Hey, how's the audio volume for you, Giant Hurtball? You can hear things okay?
敵を見下ろして敵に気づかれないように移動して
Wonder if it's some sort of stamina block bar. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Good audio? Okay,
So in
good.
addition to
Yeah, I
that,
can never really tell.
The verticality, there's another aspect of this game, which is there's a stealth aspect.
It looks pretty good. I like it.
so-
This is an interesting
Yes,
game. I'm going to want to try it.
This one's not the vertical type, but you can also, you saw it earlier as well,
going on here?
where you can jump down on enemies if they don't
Ooh.
see you, and
Yes.
you can use a shinobi death blow.
Nice. So you can actually get
So-
stealth kills and
Wait, so
stuff.
what
There's
is
a
that
little bit of
called?
Tenchu in there.
Death
Just a little bit.
Death blow.
Blow, death blow. I was like, he wasn't
De-
going. I don't think.
Literally
Because
just
that was
murdered a
something that
grandma.
was
Yeah.
accompanied in the
She was
tweet
probably
that you guys
asking
put
for it.
out,
We don't know the
announcing
conditions of what
gameplay
happened.
that
She was probably
people
asking
can
for
play
it.
this at Gamescom.
Right. Absolutely.
Nice.
So-
Actual
So,
stealth kills and
you
everything. I
mentioned
like that.
stuff,
That's really
and
cool.
since you mentioned it,
All
it's
right. Maybe it's a bit of a
important.
blend there. It could be some Tenchu
How
shit going
big
down.
Of
Oh,
how
wow,
big
you
an
even
element
have a
is
little
that
bit of a
as far
window
as if you maybe
where
aren't
people
good at
kinda know.
stealth, is there still a way to play this game
Oh,
and
shit. That guy just broke
be
out.
okay at it?
Sure. じゃあステルスがそんなに上手くない人だったらこのゲームが
Some of the executions look kind of cool.
ことですか。
逆にステルス、今回の
This guy really flops
ステルス
around, huh?
サブライトアイスはいろんな攻略をできるようにしようというふうに作っていて
So the life bar's over his
アクション
head.
が
You
す
can
ごい
see
得
that.
意だっていう人は敵に
Chained
場所を
ogres.
進んでも
But
いい
so that one in the
し
upper
逆に
left is going to be.
アクションちょっと苦手だった人
that
は
guy.
ステルスを使って
Damn, a drop kick? What the
So,
fuck?
One of the goals for this game is they actually wanted to create a variety of strategies that you can
There's
employ
something
based
in the
on
middle
your play
seems to be
style.
going
So
up
if you're a god of action,
when
you
the
could probably
boss
run
gets
in
hit.
and
So
just
I'm wondering if
take
there's like a
everyone down
fatigue
and
bar,
just,
like a stamina
yeah,
bar
pull off
for the
some
boss.
crazy moves and make it work.
Or a guard break.
If you're not as good as well, very few people
Whoa.
are that good. But if you're,
Oh, shit.
there's also options.
Oh,
such as stealth
power
that will allow
bomb.
you to kind of take a
Oh
small
man!
and,
He
kind of
flung
take
him?
on the encounter at your own
That's
pace. So
kinda
there's
cool.
A lot of different
Uh-oh.
strategies you can employ, stealth being one of them. in order to succeed against.
Yeah, what is
crazy
that?
odds.
That must be
Yeah.
stamina or
So
something.
I feel like it's impossible to ignore the fact that the Souls franchise, like,
Yeah,
how
oh, he's
incredibly
fucked.
difficult
Oh.
it is. Can we expect
And
to
then,
see that?
oh, he
at
doesn't
this
even.
level
Oh, he just
of
killed him
difficulty?
that time.
あの
Die or
そうですね
resurrect? What the
あ
fuck?
難しいことで有名なんですけど、やっぱり今回も同じぐらいの
Resurrect？
難しさを期待できますか？
Resurrected right on the spot?
これまであったような難しい
The hell? He got a phoenix
自分
down?
で
And now his
いろいろ
sword's
工夫を
on
して
fire.
クリアで
What
き
the
た
fuck?
時の達成感みたいなのは今作でも
Damn!
と思います
Damn!
Yes. You know, similar to the
All right,
previous
cool.
titles,
It's got some nice animations.
The idea is that
All right.
you're going to be up against a significant challenge, but there will be ways
reasonably
you can
excited.
overcome that challenge.
Yeah.
That seems
and
like a cool game.
based
I
on
like
your
it.
skill,
I
you
mean,
can
it
get that sense of achievement by
maybe
finding-
isn't the coolest on my radar. Probably a little bit on the medium to
So that
low end,
whole
but
idea
that
of
does
that
look pretty
thing
nice. It looks like something I can enjoy, that's for sure.
So we saw like a few seconds ago the resurrection mechanic.
All right, I don't have like a ton of time, so I kind of want to blow through some of these things. For things that I'm not all that wildly interested in. I mean, this is going to be a long time until we get this, so I'm figuring I'm not too hyped.
It changes point, jump in any direction, and that can ability that. Oh, don't
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, we don't even have a release date, right?
じゃあ義手と刀の話なんですけど、じゃあどんな風に組み合わせて戦えるんですか？
そうですねことによって
IGN.com.
It's very quiet.
Right, coming out in just
Who's this guy? The messenger?
style,
What the
very
hell?
similar to the old Ninja Gaiden games. And at some point in the game, it sort of flips the script, turns into a 16-bit game, and there's a whole gameplay mechanic about switching back and forth, and then the game actually blows up into more of a Metroidvania as opposed to less of a straightforward action platformer. So
This is some weird indie shit.
this time to
Adventures.
recognize.
So he does bring you specific
He said it turns into a 16-bit game? When does that happen?
wonderful praise you could
Yeah, it's okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
You're making
Some
a game.
indie game garbage.
use there.
Not worried about that.
So
I mean, I might check it out later, but I'll let other people do that.
See,
Yep,
this is a
meme
different
comics.
default
What's this?
character, and you can
Biomutant?
actually do a lot more. But this is not just
What the
aesthetic.
hell?
So what are we looking at in terms of character customization, and what does this afford in terms of gameplay?
Yeah, so I mean, in the background, you will see here that we have a full RPG system. So on the right-hand side, you'll see
the
that
hell's
stats are
going
changing
on?
as
Oh, it's
you're
character
changing
creation.
genetic code. So within the
I wasn't
each
even
genetic
reading
code,
this
you
shit
see
on
that
the
you
side. I'm
changed,
like, what the hell's
like the look,
this
but
is
it's
all
also
bulbing around
the
and
actual
everything. What
genetic
the
code
hell?
that gives you the boundaries for those attributes on the right-hand side that you can have with this genetic code. You can respec these at any biohazard pool in the open world. So you're free to do that, but also be mindful then that you.
This is a
if you
very
have
colorful
upgraded your
looking game, but
attributes
what's
through the
going
way,
on?
Might be something worth considering.
So how far in are we at this point?
Yes, so what we do with this demo is that we take you to a specific place in the open world. And here's one of like 5 possible starts for this particular area. So what we do is that we create a biome. In this case, it's frost or cold. You could also be playing this demo now and have heat.
Is it kind
heat
of a
zone,
Jak and
supply,
Daxter sort of
or
thing
a
going on here?
biohazardous forest.
Is this
or a radioactive
Ratchet
ruin,
and
for
Clank?
example. And that kind of mixes up
Platformer
gameplay a little
kind of
bit because
thing?
that's dangerous.
Sure, and those all come with, it's worth noting, those all come with these environmental modifiers.
Yes.
Like
Actually, it
frost.
doesn't look
And
that
what does that
bad,
mean in
but,
terms of gameplay? Do you have to account for
Also
that?
kind of weird.
Yeah, we will see soon here when the player continues that we start up a
Eh.
meter. So, for example, if you're gonna be able
Check
to
it out some other time.
Tell me about some of your inspiration.
Maybe after some other
it's
people
plus-
got their hands on it. Sounds like it could be
so a
questionable.
little bit.
Disturbing.
Yeah,
my
Gyro
wife
and
says the
shit.
same.
So,
So, but we also have a super.
looks
talented
pretty
team.
good.
I mean,
though.
it's
got some nice graphics going for it.
On question.
Exclusive insight.
Whole new story with the character.
Oh shit! Okay, hang on.
We've lost love.
I want to watch this.
And we'll alert you the second news breaks.
Online, you'll find never game.
Yep.
Brett, and we are going to talk some Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise.
Yes.
Nice.
Man, I have a lot of
Fist
questions.
of the
but let's
North
just,
Star.
like,
This is
let's
by the guys
take
that
it-
did
take it slow,
Yakuza,
take it slow.
which
Take it
we
real
ended
slow.
up playing a
So,
bunch
Fist
on
of the
stream.
North Star.
Yes.
A lot of people fans of the anime.
Well, I wasn't like a
definitely
huge
know what
fan of
this is, but for
Yakuza.
people
I
that
had a
don't,
pretty decent
can you
time
fill
going
us a
through
little
it.
bit in on the story.
Fist
Yeah,
of the
if
North
you've
Star
never heard
version
of
of a
Fist of the
Yakuza
North
game
Star,
could
it's a
be
really
kind of
great
nice.
time to
I'm a
get into
huge
the
Fist of the North.
franchise.
Well, not huge,
At
but I'm a
the
fan.
heart of it is essentially a story
Hakuto
of lost
no
love,
Ken. I'm happy. I'm happy with
redemption,
that.
and going to the gym and working out.
I know. I mean,
But you know, it's gonna be
let's
Yakuza.
not objectify
If it's just
Kira,
Yakuza
but
wrapped in
let's
Fist of the
take a
North
look
Star,
at
that's
his
not too
arms.
bad.
He is a specimen.
So that means they're
He
going to be
has
a ton
been
of side games, right?
fine-tuning,
Yeah, look at that.
working
It
out,
even
he's working his
initiates like the
mystical arts,
Yakuza game.
so
Look at
pushing
that.
can-
Yeah.
It is
ready to
Yakuza.
fight.
Wait,
I
where'd
mean,
they go?
I think I sense the DLC
Wow, they disappeared? What the
of
fuck?
Kenshiro's workout videos.
I would watch that and buy it. Him and Kiryu doing it together.
Are these chicks
So
like
we
getting
have
off on this
Kenshiro,
Ripley Bond?
who is our protagonist. Does this game follow, like, if you're familiar with the Fist
This
of
might
the
be
North
okay.
Star
Well, I
anime,
mean, it's gonna be
have you already
Yakuza,
seen the
but
story,
Fist of
or
the
is this
North
new
Star.
story?
So what's really cool
Dressed
is that if
in
you're
Fist of the
familiar
North
with
Star.
anime, this is in the
Hokuto
same
no
universe,
Ken.
but it's its own
So
unique
I
story.
mean,
Oh,
cool.
so it's
But
not
I mean,
to
look,
everybody.
you can
Yes,
see
fantastic.
how
You'll still
Yakuza it
recognize the
already
characters
is.
like Yuri and
There's so much
Love,
Yakuza going on.
and you'll still
The problem
recognize
is
the
the
world
combat
from the
system
combat,
better
but
be better
actually,
because the Yakuza
the
combat
development
is
team
kind of
worked
whack.
with the original licensee, they're able to create a whole new story with the character, which is a really refreshing experience.
So you mentioned
Damn!
the development team.
Crucifying
Yakuza,
strike.
they're
Yes.
behind. So is this
All right.
so
Okay, we
considered
got
spin-off,
ridiculous,
like, or is it
over the
the
top
same universe? Like, what's the deal?
kill
Because the
animations.
combat
I'm
was very
good.
similar,
Yeah.
I like
some
that.
Similarities.
If you've played Yakuza games, you will recognize the flow of the combat. They're sort
Okay.
of building up to the big rush, that kind
Yeah.
of quite, don't call it dancing.
Damn, what
but
the
sort of quite
fuck?
rhythmic, like smashing from one person
Put
to
his
another.
thumb into his
Smashing,
head
yes.
like a plumber.
Very much
Smashing today. But it's not
Horde breaker
in the Yakuza
strike?
universe, you're not gonna
Whoa,
turn
okay,
on
and he
see
blew
Batman
up.
popping out of a
Interesting.
bin.
Got it.
But you'll get to see the same sort of.
Yeah, it's
strong
actually
narrative
looking
and
a
combat
hella
that the Yakuza
like
team is so well known for.
Yakuza,
So
like
what
completely.
was- why
This doesn't even look like they're
Fist of the
taking
North
Yakuza
Star? I mean,
and
there's
changing
so many
anything. This looks
anime,
exactly like
there's so
Yakuza.
much that you can
Yeah,
choose
with the
from.
with the quick time event
this?
Yeah, so
attacks
it was
and
the first
everything.
question I actually asked
Oh man.
Satchel-san, who's the lead on
I'm a
this
little
project.
disappointed
I said,
in that.
"Why
I was
don't you
hoping they would
want to
refine
Kamurocho
the
and its
combat
beautiful
system, but it
streets?"
looks like they're just
And he
copy
said that
pasting
the challenge for them was that when you work in a city like Kamurocho, it's very grounded in reality. So everything has to have a sense of, well, you couldn't walk in a shop and start picking up people and throwing them around.
I mean, you could, but you might get into some trouble.
They wanted to work on something that had its own unique sense of reality. So this allows them to play a bit more of the fantastical, but there are still rules.
Damn,
So
they
they're
actually walk
developing
away
it.
from you?
Originally you could pick
Oh,
up
no,
like,
there they go.
precious metals off the floor for your
Versus
body.
Outlaws.
But the licensees
They have
said,
to
"Oh, you
kinda
wouldn't be able
load
to
up
do
the
that,
battle
because they're too
part,
precious
right?
in this
Ugh,
world. They
hate
wouldn't be
that.
lying on the floor.
That's the thing I hated
They're
about
like,
Yakuza
this
is
is a whole
the
new
battle
whole
intros.
new
You had to
world
wait
It's like
it
a new
out.
playground.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Stealing that.
The thing is like Hokuto no Ken.
So
They've done like
you
a
mentioned
bunch
the
of different
buggy.
versions of the game,
Yes.
right? They've done
I've
Dynasty
seen him
Warriors.
walking a lot. Where is the buggy?
They've done like
So
RPGs
Eden
and stuff. They've
is
done a lot
the
with the
last
game.
bastion of humanity
And like
in Fist of the
re-envisioning it a
North
bunch
Star.
of different
It's where
times. But
electricity is, the power is,
the
so
thing
everyone
is in a
flocks there.
Yakuza
But
style.
as soon as you leave Eden, you come into this
fuck?
desolate wasteland where
Damn.
bandits driving
Phantom
around,
channeling
fighting
point?
everywhere,
Whew.
and a buggy that you can
His
customize.
head's
you
still
can
looking that
raise,
direction.
You can drive up people, hop
The
out,
thing
get a
about
fight,
Yakuza is
get
I
killed,
really think the
drive off
game
and
was
collect
more
more
about
resources.
Perfect. Just more fights.
side stuff. It was more about just like kind of doing side missions and things like that.
A deathmatch.
If that's going to be what this game is about,
write that idea
that's a
down.
little
I'll let you
off-putting
have
because
that
I
one.
don't like Hokuto no Ken
so
for the side
you
stuff. I like it
mentioned
for
kind
what
of
we're looking at here.
this
The thing is
freedom that
we've
players
done this a
have.
lot
Does
before
this
in
feature
all of the
the mini
Yakuzas.
games that the Yakuza series are
We've been
so
finding in
well
this
known
very
for?
same system.
minigames
It's
in
just
this
the
are-
animations for the
We'll hopefully try and show you.
whatever they were calling it in the other one, the
Kenshiro
burns
won't do
or
the same
whatever, the
things
fucking
Kiryu
the
do.
fatalities.
Different characters.
They just
Makes
look
sense.
different
They
because
both have
you
the
know
same
it's
good heart,
Hokuto
want to
no
do the
Ken.
right
Oh
thing,
man,
but they're
died.
still both very different.
Wow, a demo where the
So
person
as
can
they go
actually
through
die.
the-
You're kidding.
Eden, he's going to take on different
crazy.
challenges. He can bartend
Oh.
through a series of mysterious events. He can work in a casino. He can.
Yeah,
work
you
in the
hear hearing this
Colosseum.
chick. He can work in a
A
casino.
man of many talents.
He can
Do you know,
bartend. Yeah, I
He's
mean
like
that's
a jack of all trades, but a master
Yeah.
of all of them,
The hell?
which is a very rare thing.
That is very rare. I mean, he seems
that's
really, good
really
at,
weird
at
that
this, at
they're
beating
they're gonna
people up. He's
actually
on
put
fire.
in
Can you
side
explain to
stuff for
us what
this
we're
kind of
looking at
game.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
similar
I'm
to
not
if
sure.
you played
I'm a
Yakuza,
lot
you
less
go into
excited
combo,
for it
so
now
once
that
you
it
build
really
up the
is
combos,
just a
Kenshiro
Yakuza
will rip his shirt
clone.
off because that's exactly how shirts work in Yakuza.
I was
You can
hoping
fix
they
them
would
once
refine the
it
battle
pops off.
system or something, something, but it
Then he
doesn't
gets
look
in his
like
fight
they
and
did
it
much
pops
of
back on once
anything.
he's done.
I mean, it almost looks
Obviously.
exactly the same. Wow, that guy's
Obviously. So does
put
this
him right in
have
his
the
crotch.
same humor as Yakuza? I mean, this is set in a post-apocalyptic world that doesn't seem very funny.
Yeah, it's not sort of the same Yakuza always did that great balance.
I don't know.
You have a very serious storyline.
Hearing the hype die down in your voice. Yeah, I know. It's fucking. You know, the problem is that we've played a lot of Yakuza, and so I know how this game is going to play now.
Yes.
Looking at it, I can tell you it's going to play exactly like the last Yakuza. And you know that combat system wasn't that good. I mean, it really isn't very good at all. This kind of thing, like, you need to have a combat system that feels good to use. And in this kind of thing, it's not that fun. You end up doing a lot of the same kind of style, a lot of the same mashing. Like, we've already seen the same animations play out like a bunch of times now.
Where he can make things explode.
What I want out of the game, I don't think is what they're going to do with this game. Okay, but I'll probably still check it out. But yeah, I've definitely lessened my hype now.
Got it.
I'm going to have to put it down.
He can take on big guys like this one.
I was going to say these men are literally very big because Kenshiro is very tall as well.
The official statement is super tall.
Right.
Super tall. That's it. He writes that like.
What the hell is up with the audio levels in this video?
Super tall.
I am super tall.
Right there.
All right. Well, you know, I think I've seen enough. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? You know, I know how it's gonna play, and that's. I was hoping I would see it and be like Yakuza style, but improved combat. That didn't really happen. What is this?
Everyone would know. It's an original story.
Fantastic, and we're seeing our protagonist here, Edward Pierce. Yeah. Tell me about our protagonist and what his motivations are, what his kind of character is, his demeanor, things like that.
Yeah, so Edward Pierce, he's actually a war vet, but right now he's working as a private investigator. So he starts on this case, he receives a mysterious package, and he goes to a place called Darkwater Island. So this is during the Prohibition era, the 1920s, and this is a island that's very got its own culture. It's a little bit weird, mysterious.
Prohibition is not active.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for our protagonist.
Looks kind of neat.
There is a publication.
Our protagonist as well is a bit of an alcoholic, I believe. But I think one thing that I can take away from this trailer is the atmosphere is absolutely astonishing. So tell me what you're doing to build this setting and kind of give these fans what they want in terms of atmosphere.
It's super important. Like obviously, like
what kind of game is it? Is it a horror? I mean, it looks like a horror game, but is it going to be like a third-person shooter or
that feeling of being scared?
Does it have any combat? Is it a mystery game?
But you can't do it with jump scares. You can't do it with even classic horror elements. It's a very specific feeling of something isn't right. It isn't that there is a knife in the dark or a butcher with a cleaver or something. It's, what was that out of the corner of my eye? Why is there this mysterious meat everywhere? What is everybody eating? Why? At the very start of the game, you find out that this mansion has burned down, and the father of the woman that lived there comes to ask you, look, I want you to investigate this because I don't think the police got it right. And his feeling is something is wrong.
It seems interesting, but I want to get to like some actual gameplay. I don't think they're showing it.
Something isn't right about this, and that
not investing points in them, then you're going to be a bit more confused. And
so it's first person.
So marine biology, very important for the early game of Call of Cthulhu. And then we're interacting with the absolutely lovely and charming townsfolk.
Yeah,
tell us about that.
They are unfriendly.
Let's skip a bit because it seems like a lot of story element being described.
So, is that correct? There's what's going on?
The sanity system as a whole is something that we don't want to get into too much because that's getting into the later game and getting into the stories that we tell. And this is an example of something, again, it's not really a jump scare. You go around a corner and there's something in the water and you don't know what it is. And then it comes towards you and it disappears and you're like, what's happening? And then you get a bit of a fright. But you get a long look at that, what is it? What's that mystery? What's that being that you're seeing out in the water once you're dragged beneath the waves? And
Mr. Mammoth, how's it going, man? Playing talk shows? Hell yeah. Doing Gamecon, a bunch of videos. The very thing that you went to today, right?
PTSD with that. He fought in the First World War, not a nice time.
I don't really get what's going on here, though.
Semi-active, semi-professional.
I saw cyanide involved, so I guess it's going to be the best game.
Things start to break down, and he's questioning.
And at the worst, be broken trash. Yeah, probably.
Is this something that I'm meant to take literally?
I'll be there in a few days. Oh, okay, cool.
Just a metaphor for something.
Is that Zach Galifianakis? No, I don't think he's making a video game these days. He still has a career somewhere. He's still a comedian at the very least. Oh shit, I forgot this is a video.
We don't want to tell them everything.
Yeah, I don't quite get what's going on. It sounds like an adventure game more than anything. That's kind of cool though. I'm down. I like horror stuff, but I'm not. Well, I don't really like horror stuff. I like Call of Cthulhu though. I like Cthulhu stuff. This could be an interesting little romp.
What you want.
It doesn't look like there's a health bar or anything, so you don't get beat up. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. Pro Evolution Soccer. Here we go. Finally, about time. Let's bring on the soccer. I'm gonna watch this shit. Are you kidding? I don't have much time. I only got like a handful of minutes or something here. I honestly didn't have any time to stream. I just wanted to peruse the video before I left to go take care of my brother.
Basically on, so everyone that can get their hands on the game.
I'm really looking for Devil May Cry stuff. Oh my god, Persona Dance Dance Revolution. Are you kidding? Dance Revolution Persona style. I've been waiting my whole life. I got my little Dance Pad. It's underneath my bed. I'll just pull that shit out. Dance Revolution pad.
I mean, I really.
Totally not doing that. Totally not even getting close.
Luigi's bedroom, and you can explore it in VR.
You gonna stream later tonight? Yeah, I'll do some For Honor tonight. I think I'm kind of feeling it. For Honor, maybe some more Tekken. I don't know. I gotta let it go.
The E3 reveal.
The Quiet Man. She doesn't look like a man to me.
A lot of use of silence,
and she's not very quiet at all. So this game looks boring. Let's get going. Yeah. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Engage with them.
I think something I actually care about is on.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Matt Walker. I'm the producer on Devil May Cry 5.
This is what I'm here for.
Today, the director, the steward.
I'm gonna turn this shit up.
Of the Devil May Cry series, Hideaki Itsuno.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah! Yes!
There we go.
I don't know who this guy is, but if he makes Devil May Cry, that's good.
Love it. First off, what do you
Damn, they're all dressed like the characters from the game.
Dude,
what the fuck?
How much money you spend on that code?
I think it's about 10 grand.
Yeah, all right.
10 grand on the code.
Well then, I hope you have insurance on that.
Thank you. This is the first time that we have the game playable here at Gamescom on YouTube.
There we go. We gotta get some actual gameplay here.
Yeah, exactly. What we're seeing here is the first playable of the game around the world here, exclusive to Gamescom here. You can go to the Microsoft booth in the Hall 8 to check it out. And we're starting off here. We have the senior producer.
This looks a little choppy.
Is planned for us. He's showing us this is Mission 2 in the game. It's kind of an abridged version of Mission 2.
I'm getting a real DMC vibe from the layout
some
here.
red orbs.
What's up with that?
And he's going to show us how the Devil Breakers work.
Okay, because of course, Nero, when he first came into the game, he had the Devil Bringer, which was his demon arm. And it's good to see that mechanic come back into the series as a way to kind of bridge the gap between enemies, hold them closer so they kind of...
He really does look like Dante. What the fuck? 10K for a costume, right? That's fucking ridiculous. Devil Breaker, huh? Charge and attack, make it powerful.
You brought up Devil May Cry 4 and the Devil Bringer because the idea for the Devil Bringer is that they are going to serve out kind of similar functionality to the Devil Bringer, but they're also going to add.
All right, it's got some real standard Devil May Cry looking action. I'm liking that a lot. This is what I wanted to see, but I think we pretty much knew this is what it was going to play like. I'm really excited for that.
In his head of, they've put all this effort into creating the Devil Bringer, and what if they took that away then after all that effort and he had this
that looks really good. I like that a lot.
With these mechanical arms. One of them breaks.
What a weird attack, though. What is that jump?
And then he shoves his arm down, and he pulls out another one out of the holster. He's like, all right, I'm ready to get back into the battle.
I love that. I think that is such a cool idea. When I first saw the trailer, I actually thought it was going to...
Damn, what's going on with the video?
F. One arm, maybe it was...
F. Fix the video.
Demo.
F.
Any arm. It's just a nub.
Yeah.
Damn, what's going on here? Is it me or is it the YouTubes? Oh no, I think it might be me. I think it might be the me. Oh no, wait, maybe not.
Maybe it was.
Oh my God, it was IGN.
The demo. When I realized any on. It's just a nub.
F.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Right now, Okabe-san.
We're missing all this.
4 slots.
Of course, the one game I really wanted to look at.
As you use the Devil Breaker,
missing it all.
The ways that they can break. One is if you take damage while you're using them.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
The next thing is there's 2 different kinds of moves. There's
fucking
what we call
fix the projector already.
Is
down in front.
You hold in on Xbox.
There's a separate video, 15 minutes of gameplay, as far as I know.
And then you do like a super move. So
it's taking too long.
With Overture, what he's got right.
Been to Gamescom once. Hated it full of people way too hot for me. Then again, what was I expecting? Oh God.
And then if he shoots the enemy or if he just
oh wait, full of people and way too hot. I thought you meant the people were too hot. Like what the fuck? How could the people be too hot?
The demo we have.
Why is this doing this? Is it me? Hang on. We're gonna refresh the page and try it again. Hang on. We'll do it like this.
We're not talking too much about.
And we're gonna lose our place. All right. Fantastic.
New things to talk
about. This is
about.
going great.
We will
This is going real great.
Basic gameplay mechanic in both of them.
No, don't want that.
Yeah. Yes, and
don't want that.
Where else on?
I actually thought
here we go.
You're hitting people with a motorbike. The Red Queen is back as well.
Yep. Kind of similar functionality to with Overture. What he's got
there
right
we go.
now. That would be a time
Man,
bomb.
it's got to
You're
be the
gonna
video.
implant
Shit's all
into
fucked
one
up.
of the enemies. And then if he shoots
Man,
an enemy or
that
if he just
sucks.
lets the time go, then it'll explode and cause
What
massive
game
damage. There's another one.
Yeah.
Over here.
What can
the
you do?
Gerbers were all kind
Wait,
of
I want to see the cutscene.
In the middle of a building here, actually.
right over here, right? With the new Hell Hyena, right?
It was very
This is
satisfying.
really
I
dark,
recommend it
though.
to
What's up
everyone
with
playing the
that?
It
demo.
feels really good. And
I
the
really
Gerbers
hope
really
that's
cool
not
because
the
there's
game.
actually
That's
two
probably
different,
just the
breakage
trailer.
moves.
It's probably
There's
just
the
the
Stingray,
thing.
and then there's one called
You know,
Power.
them
And so if you do that
3
in
minute
the
or
air,
whatever.
It's going to be a different super move, essentially.
It's
It's
a Kane and Lynch
where you're
too.
gonna
I
have
don't
all
know.
these
I'm not
crossing
really
moves instead of
super
the
down
one
for the design.
Kame
It looks very
type
DMC.
of Shinku Hadouken thing.
That sounds.
But you know, whatever.
Yes.
I mean, I'll get used. I'm not here to look at shit. I'm here to actually get crazy.
Yeah,
We
that
need
sounds
some
great.
crazy
Obviously,
gameplay
DMC
is what we need.
Known for its
So
stylish
basically what they're
combat.
trying to say is
Alongside the
that
arm,
you
we
can
have,
break your arm, and
the Red
you've got
Queen
different
is back
arms
as
that
well.
you attach
Yep,
like
exactly,
fucking Mega
There
Man
it
or
is.
some
There's
shit.
the blast.
Jesus
There it
Christ,
is.
what the hell is
Look at
that?
thing.
Stamen Ray.
It's going full
Okay,
Super
that's not showing
Saiyan.
off here.
Weird.
Exactly. And see,
So
and
you
now it
use the
broke,
arm
so
and then
now
it
you'll
breaks.
see the counter went
And then
down.
you gotta whip out a
Then
new
you went
arm.
and picked up another one
So
on the
you
floor.
take
And
out
what
an
happens
arm
is
and you
Nico,
jerk
his
off
partner,
until it breaks, and then you
has
just go
developed
pull
these
out a
different
new one.
double breakers.
Yeah.
That's a weird,
And she's
weird idea for a
in the-
mechanic
in
there.
the,
But they still have the
beginning
revving of
anyway.
the sword,
She's
right?
gone through the
Yeah, it looks
levels,
like
and
she's
she's actually placed them in the levels so that as you run out of them, hopefully you can find more throughout the level. Or you can actually buy them in the in-game store, in the game store being the Devil May Cry van, where you can use red orbs, for instance, to purchase.
Right, so
it is
Nico
dark,
in the
isn't it?
game
What the
kind
fuck?
of works
Beats
as
VR.
your shop for
Exactly.
purchasing upgrades.
Yeah,
and
right.
things like
That's
that.
fancy NVIDIA
In the game,
RTX.
as I said, we've got
Fucking
Red Queen back.
Giant
Has that
Herpaw was
changed
telling me
much
that it got
from
all
how it was
fucking
used in-
butthurt
in
because
the
Lara
previous
Croft won't
installment?
support the ray tracings. They have to like patch it in after the game or something.
もっとデビルフォントよりも機械的に説得力のあるデザインになってるんで、細かいとこまでできてるんで。よく見てほしいなと。
Yeah, so you can rev up the blade. All right, so you can still rev it. You know, this is looking great. This is definitely, this is definitely looking like the game I'm most excited for sure. I like this one a lot. I mean, the gameplay is exactly what we wanted. It looks a little stiff though, like the way he, like look how he does that weird jump there. Yeah, like that. The way that he falls from the, that is so weird looking, right? He's so far off the ground. When he tries to get up after that drop kick, look at that. He like floats back to his feet. It looks really weird.
Right, so that you can charge up
but you know, that could just be early build stuff.
You're doing
I don't know. It could just be early build
people
stuff. I don't really care so much. It's just getting a little nitpicky because I don't have the fucking game in my hands to play right now.
Of course, yeah. Has that changed much in how it's implemented?
Lara Croft booby lighting. Well, we looked at Lara Croft earlier in the video, and it didn't look that great, but the booty was all right. The booty was looking good. You know, this Lara Croft in general, like I don't really. It's just going to be another trip through Uncharted for me.
What's going to happen is
that's all that really is. So I wasn't too interested.
You're going to be able to load the gun. You're going to be able to do this load action with the gun, and by doing that, then you're going to load in 2 different kinds of bullets, and by loading in those 2 different kind of bullets and then firing, you see what happens is. You get this kind of multiple hit gunshot.
体力ゲージのところの下に6発弾の絵があるでしょ。
I really like that there's a lot of combat options. I mean, you've got a lot of different arms to play with.
You'll see these bullets. There's 6 different bullets that shoot.
And then you've got some different gun mechanics, it sounds like, and you can rev your sword for, you know, the extra damage or whatever it does.
Basically, you can shoot it 3 times powered up.
You think you get to play as Dante?
Yeah, it looks
That'd
great.
be nice.
And obviously the
I mean, he's in it.
combat
You've got to
is
be
not
able to
just,
play as him.
you know,
You
over
could probably
wide
play
variety.
Virgil too.
It's also the whole point of it. Is
I'd
that
be
it's supposed to
surprised
look
if not.
stylish.
Either that or it's going to be like a DLC thing.
アクションで言えばね、やっぱりスタイル目指すと思いますけど。
Damn.
Oh, there we go. There's the
Damn.
color ray right there.
That is amazing.
And you're exactly right. I mean,
this looks really good. I like this a lot. This is very like every time I'm about to get excited, I have to sit and think to myself, wait. I don't even know when this game's coming out yet. I don't remember when this happens. I don't remember when we get this
that's
game.
one thing I noticed when I was
Like that's the
playing
only
demo.
thing
I had a whole
that's really
fight for
deflating me
3
right now.
minutes.
It's I can't
never
get too
even touched the
hyped
ground.
because I don't know when
It's
this is coming out.
continuous, you know, fighting where you can just pull someone up, whip them, pull them up, just never ending.
Well, exactly. And the wire snatch, actually, the wire snatch, that's a really great thing to bring up. So in Devil May Cry 4, you got the Devil Bringer, and the Devil Bringer you could actually use to pull in your enemy.
Nice. I like this a lot. This looks really good.
Cool
It looks like you're going to have a lot of fun
Okay.
mashing on
You're always
buttons
thinking
and
about
killing
enemy grouping
stuff. I
and
mean,
playing
that's
these kinds of
ultimately
action
what I'm
games,
getting out of the
okay,
game.
what if you give them the ability to
I got
actually
super
rope
hype
in
about
and
Doom
bring
until I
it to
realized
you?
it won't
I
come
thought
out
that was
this
such
year.
an
Oh wow, is
interesting
that the new
innovation
one?
that Eaton was
I haven't
with.
seen anything about it yet, but
because we lost the Devilbringer,
Yeah.
though, we did find another way.
I haven't
to
seen
give you
anything
the
about it, but
ability to
I
rope
heard
in
some
enemies, so
people
that's where
were
the bonus
getting
dash comes
excited
in.
about
The
it.
cool thing is, even if
I
you
don't think I'll play it.
regardless of
I played the
which
first
Devilbreaker
Doom,
you
or
have,
I played the Doom
or
that
even if
the
you
new
don't
one
have
that
any
came out.
Devilbreakers in your inventory at that point in
I
time,
wasn't really
you're
about
able to
it.
do
It was
that.
all right, but
Right.
it
Yes,
just
it's
by the time I
interesting
was done
because
with the
one of the
game,
things
I
that's so
was really
frustrating
done
in
with the game.
these
Like, I
types
didn't
of
want to play it
games
anymore.
is
I was
when
like,
a combo
I'm
is
sick of this
broken,
game.
and obviously
So I
this
don't know.
just
I might
cuts that
skip
up
out.
completely
Either that or
because
I'll
you
play
can
it
bring
like
the enemy
way
straight
after it
to you and
releases
keep that
or
thing going
something.
nonstop.
You know, way down the line.
まあコンボしてる時に結構敵をやっぱりね自分にね持ってくるのはすごい気持ちいいですよね。
I definitely would like to see the visuals improved on this game. I think maybe right now they don't look that impressive and things look a little like weird the way that they interact with each other. Not quite as precise. It's definitely lacking a lot of polish, but maybe it's because it's a demo build.
SNK3 の新作作ろうかっていう話があった時に
Regardless, yeah, the combat looks
やろ
like
うとしたネタ
whatever.
なんですよ。
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I'm thinking about right there.
鈴木亮太。
So, you know, and actually the
I like that you can
Devilbringer
just
and the
whip
Wire-
them
this-
back
this
to you
Wire
whenever
Smash
you
mechanic
want.
is really
Just be like, I'm not
interesting
done
to talk about
comboing
because-
yet. Let me
so we
get
have
back
this
in on
amazing
that.
guy that is about my age.
This
about
is what they
36
probably tried to do
but
with
he got into
DMC,
Capcom when he was
but they
super
didn't
young.
really
He
make it that
actually won
good.
a bunch of video game tournaments.
I
His
mean,
name
it was
is
kind of
Yoka
fun,
Suzu.
but it was way too like
Really cool
automated.
guy. Brilliant when it comes to video games.
Nidhogg
And
hatchling?
You're like,
What the
has a
fuck?
whip.
Well,
And
yeah,
that's where
exactly,
we got the
exactly.
idea.
It's like, right? No, so this guy, he worked with Eastern for a long time, and they
Here you
thought,
go,
you know
go
what?
fight a bug
What if
somewhere.
someday we can make a new Darkstalkers game, or make like a new, let's say Capcom versus SNK3?
What is that
And they
on
were
his
like, wouldn't
upper
it be
left?
cool
You
if we
see
could
that
have
with
kind of
his
mechanic
life
for that
bar?
kind
There's
of
like a
game?
broken glass
They
up
ended
there.
up
What
using
is
that
that?
mechanic then in DMC4.
I'm not quite
That is
sure what
really
that's
interesting.
supposed to be.
One of the things I saw in a loading
Oh,
screen briefly
and maybe it's his
was
sword's
that
rev engine or something.
you can now
Because it just lit
taunt
up for a
the
moment.
enemies during the fight.
That's right. Yeah, man, you can taunt, and actually, Okabe-san is showing off. He's been showing off the mid-air taunt as well, I believe. And yeah, by using the taunt as you're doing different combos
He
and
just
stuff,
puts
that
that
also
shit in
helps
his
you
pocket.
raise your
It's just
style
this
rating.
ugly ass
Yeah,
bug,
I
and he's
mean,
like, let me
there's
just put
nothing
that shit in
more
my pocket.
Nero and Dante than taunting your enemies mid-fight.
Man, that second jump animation is awkward looking. He's doing some sort of a weird 360 no scope ollie jump.
Actually, here's something
upside down
Turns
Jesus
out that
Christ pose,
we actually
Tony
have a
Hawk
couple
style
different
when he
kinds
does
of taunts,
it.
and
But it just looks
depending
weird.
on your style rank at the given time, you're going to do different taunts. So that's
Oh,
something
wow.
that when you play the build,
Yeah, it
check
looks like he
out,
just
see
revved up his
what he
sword. I
does
guess that's
as
what that's
you get
about.
higher and higher styles, what the taunt comes out.
So if you're S rank, you're really cocky,
Like,
right? So you're like
it's not
mooning
that
the
way,
enemy and
actually.
stuff.
挑発がですね、すごい鼻高いですね。
すごいやつが出ます
Oh yeah, yeah. It'll be
Yeah, that
sweet.
didn't look
Just
too
check
good,
it
did
out.
it?
I can't wait. That's actually, I have a bad
That looked
habit of
really
taunting
weird.
enemies in Dark Souls.
I mean, it's
And
pretty
it does
clear
not
that
go
they're
well.
kind
It
of
very
drawing
rarely
back
ends
on the
well.
graphical power part. I think because they want to put like a bunch of, probably because of the animations of the attacks and everything they want to put in
This
the
is obviously a
game.
new
Probably
setting
can't
as
make
well
it
for
look
the
that
game.
good.
It looks a lot
Otherwise,
like
it would just
London,
bog the system down really
in
bad.
the UK, but
It's
I'm
got to
told
be on a
it's not
PS4.
the actual
you
name
know?
of the location.
Man, at this rate, how come we haven't heard anything about PlayStation 5 or anything? I'm really surprised. Like,
スタッフが取材旅行に行って
I don't know.
いろ
I'm
いろ
just surprised. I kind of figured that they would do it much sooner than they did the last, era of
you know,
systems.
You have a good eye for it.
Instead, they released PS4 Pro or some
shit.
shit.
Actually go to London to kind of get samples of, you know, if we were to make
PS4 Pro is doing just fine at the moment. I'm sure it's doing fine, but I mean, fucking.
But if we were to make something,
it's been a long ass time. We need a real proper PS5. But it seems like they're just milking this generation of console. It's like they're milking it about the same as they did the last one.
In fact, we don't have any of the functionality implemented because we want people to just focus on the action. But you're able to, as the tutorial says, you're able to go to these telephone booths and call
Oh,
Nico
she's
over,
your.
and that way.
So you
she'll
actually
bring the
call her
van
to
and you can
upgrade
actually
your
go into the
stuff
van
and
upgrade
spend
all
your
your
orbs.
stuff with
So
the
they no
orbs.
longer have the
Right. Yeah, it's
mission
really interesting.
select
Like,
screens.
as I said, the prosthetics and how they work in the game are so different from how I originally thought they would.
Right.
But I think it was definitely for the better. There was a couple fights where I had great pleasure in essentially ejecting it in a big explosion. Which I
mean,
think
I kind of figured they would have tried
tried
and avoid that this time around. I mean, they did milk it last gen, and I figured that they weren't going to do it so much this one. Because in this one, their machines here are mostly computer. It's like 90% a personal computer with these consoles now. They use that architecture.
There we go.
So you wouldn't think it'd be too difficult to upgrade while not really losing much, you know?
The first advantage is if for some
But at
reason
the same
you have
time,
one
maybe
that you
there's
don't
just
wanna
not
use,
much
let's say you're in a
demand for it.
situation
Because
where
I guess a
you
new
need
console
different
isn't
arm,
going to be
you can
that
then
much
break your
better
foot arm so you
than
can go to the
what
next
we are
one
currently
in
looking
your
at.
holster there.
But at the same time, I
The
think
other
it would
thing
be.
is,
Damn,
this
did he just
acts as
stand
an
in the
emergency
vehicle?
So you're going to see there's going to be certain moves in the game, especially with this Goliath that Okabe-san's about to fight here.
Cool.
By using that move, let's say he's going to have a move where he sucks you in to his stomach. And if you use that move while you're getting sucked in, basically you'll evade out of it and won't get hurt.
Yeah. So it's interesting. There's different ways to implement that.
Exactly, to use that.
That's a cool looking guy.
Yeah, it's great. Well, unfortunately, as much as I would love to show this boss fight, that is all the time we have. If you want to watch more of this footage,
that looks really good. I'm liking that game. That is looking great. That's pretty much everything I wanted out of the Devil May Cry. I think we just saw most of it there. That is really.
You'll get a sneak peek.
But we didn't get a release date. Technical issues? Uh-oh.
Like flips and acrobatics.
The hell is this? My Fen. I'm not even gonna bother. It's some indie trash. It's some indie trash. I'm not even gonna look at it.
Things like that.
I'm also running out of time. I don't know when I gotta go take my brother to the doctors, but we're getting pretty close. Damn, fuck.
At one point to
oh, hell, whoa, what's this? For Honor? Oh, whoa, what's this?
Different countries, different type of martial arts, etc. And China really was the obvious choice for us. They have so much depth in different.
Oh, he's talking
arts,
about China.
Weapons, etc.
He's talking about
really
China.
Said, okay, we need
the
to
Chinese faction. I wanna get in on
those
that.
are the Wulin. So here,
but
right
you know,
now,
we
for
already
example,
know pretty much what we're expecting here, right? I mean, what are they gonna tell us that we don't already know?
It's one of the hero that is coming with the Wulin faction. He's a hybrid hero. He's a very good hero against group fights. So it's also something we're trying to.
I think they are saying that they're going to do like a single player or something. So whatever. You know.
I was just going to ask.
Yawn Honor,
exactly.
man.
And so he's a good example of that.
I'm going to play some For Honor today. I think. Either that or Tekken. I really want to play some more For Honor.
Jangjun,
I don't know, man. The game like aesthetically wins me over so hard that I can't look away
the
from it.
assassin of the cast, and we saw Atifree, the Chendi.
Yeah, this is
Vanguard,
definitely some single player stuff
and,
going on. Is a life bar look different to you? It's a red bar instead of the white one. Ooh, shit.
You know, to create
create a hero. It's
cool.
We always
man, I love
the
that
weapon.
shit.
Okay,
so
interesting.
Yeah, they go as French as fucking possible, don't they? Ubisoft. They think maybe for some reason being French is gonna, you know. Oh my god, he just threw him off the ledge. Being as French as possible is gonna soften the blow, maybe. I don't know.
Hero.
Oh no way.
I have no idea.
He's a very famous hero in China.
Damn.
That fought at the end of the Han dynasty. And he made this.
Damn. Does he chop his head off? Yeah, I think he does.
Well. But for example, we have the Nusha. She's an assassin.
Thing is I want to play the staff person, which I from all reports of the beta, the staff person is like really good. The Shaolin monk. Well, like he's not top tier, but he's really like offensively. He's got quick strikes, which makes him already up in the higher echelon. But like I guess after that, he's got all these mix-ups that are good, but they consume a lot of stamina, so you got to be careful about that.
PvP game mode.
Damn, it's Cabal. She's got Cabal weapons.
We wanted to have a game mode that lasted
fucking
longer.
crowbar things.
Now Dominion match are around 10 minutes. Breach could be between 20 and 30 minutes.
Okay, that's a lot longer.
Yeah, and where you strategize way more. It's
so
based on the castle siege fantasy. So one team is trying to breach through two gates and kill the commander of the other team that is trying to prevent that. So it's also our first asymmetrical game mode.
Okay, so is the commander, is that a super-powered player?
He's talking about the siege thing. I don't really care about that. I already know about
it. The assassin.
Let's see if we can find any more of the
different amount of battles.
Staff user. See if we get lucky.
Show it off in PvP.
Exactly.
I haven't seen too much of the monk.
use different type of strategies. And so in the end, yes, you get really better by playing.
Yeah, we've already seen that guy.
It's a different type of challenge. You can doing a giveaway operation like we did on Uplay at
This is kind of repeating.
I hear that.
A sneak peek at never.
I guess that's it. All right. Well, you know, I'm not super excited, but
changed.
I am interested. Ooh, Just Cause 4.
Limestone was
this is something that will
the
be
second
fun.
part of our demo.
Thanks, Ubisoft.
And I would say
you get better if you play more
about the game.
Man, I'm pretty excited. I mean, I want to play my Shaolin mode. This looks fun too. I played the last Just Cause. Croker was like, "You should play Just Cause 3, man. I think you'll like it." And I was like, "It looks like a really whack mercenary game, right?"
Because
after we turn it down a bit because it's a little loud again.
I received this question by basically.
But
hey, but this tornado.
I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll try it. It looked like a really whack mercenaries, and then I played it, and it was actually really fucking fun. Yeah, it was like mercenaries. You know, you just explode everything. Everything blows up. But you can actually have a lot of fun, right? Yeah, you can be creative with it and shit. It's pretty enjoyable. I liked it.
Sure. So here we're just playing around some. Are these new tools?
Damn, you guys are S-ing each other's D's.
Yes.
Huh?
You know, the grappling hook.
It's always as a streamer, it's always very pleasing to see my viewers get along.
Not just retract things, but you have different attachments.
It's good if you're creative. It's asked if you play it like drive around and shoot the man. Yeah, it gets pretty boring that way. But like shit like that right there, that's kind of cool. That's cool. You know, you can have some really fun shit with it. I love the gliding. The gliding won my heart really quickly. I love being able to glide all the time. You can glide from one end of the map all the way to the other. Oh, that was enjoyable. I'm looking forward to this one. I might actually buy this one on PC. What do you guys think if I bought it instead of rent it? That might be... I might be going overboard though. I probably wouldn't play it more than one time, right? It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's really fun. Destructive environment is really nice. Wow, you get this tornado now? That's new.
And obviously fire your cannon and your machine gun. So there are not many other games that give you the ability to create.
I think Red Dead will get you more views. Business talking? Ooh, shit. Business advice from my giant hurtball pal? You know, you're probably right. But if you want to talk business, you should probably talk to Mr. Mammoth about how well I take advice.
The point with the Storm Chaser is
Mr. Mammoth is barking up that tree for a while now about posting on Reddit and shit, which I never do.
So you can drive close to a tornado without being sucked in.
It's like trying to get blood from a stone, man. I hate the whole idea. But Red Dead Redemption 2, like, I'll probably play it, but I've been hearing some people aren't so happy about it. It sounds like it might be turning a bit into an MMO. Anyways, this looks great, but I mean, it's just going to be more Just Cause, so I'm cool. I don't need to see too much because we already know what we're in for, and I'm ready for more of the same. I'm good for that. I got a food.
But those two kids.
You saw that? Man, that pissed me off so bad. Oh my god, Life is Strange 2. Rip's favorite game. Rip loves this game. He's going to be so happy to see where his future lesbian couple ends up on the Star Trek Voyager. I don't really know what this game's about. I honestly don't know, but it's trash, so I'm going to skip it. The guy looks like your common, you know, guy who likes to drink soy.
It's a secret, but
wow.
You know, he's got the God of War mustache going on, but whatevs. Oh man, it's Randy Sandwich. How's it going, man? Hey, you're at work right now. What the fuck? Miss you at the office? Yeah. Heartbreak is a good emote because that's why I'm here. My dad's feeling like shit, so I gotta watch over him.
Is the best way
and then I gotta go take my brother to the doctors too.
All 6 base levels are gonna be
Hitman 2. So this is something Eris has been playing. I didn't play the last one, but he seemed to like it.
Story. The end of the last game ended in a way that kind of hinted at some pretty big stuff, but also I felt like it was telling us that we'd learn more.
Doxing Lothire? What? Don't do that. Doxing? I don't think my infrastructure can take it.
But I can say that it does take its twists and turns.
I don't think this is something I'd be into. I mean, I would probably enjoy it a little bit, but the thing is the first Hitman, or not the first, but you know, the most recent one that came out was like, it had no story to it or something, so it sounds pretty trash.
So as far as the creative process,
it's boring out here without the white supremacy. Oh. Well, it's only until tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow I gotta take my dad to the hospital, and they're gonna like cut him open and well, they're gonna do something to him tomorrow. We don't know what.
Of course.
But once that happens, I'll be back Thursday, and I might work the weekend too. I actually am. I'm gonna see if they have any room for me to work this Saturday and Sunday. So I might be working the weekend, but I don't think you work the weekend.
Really
so,
understand it, and then
you'll be at home.
Became the topic, right? So we thought, well,
I don't really care for this.
We're doubling down on.
That's whatever. I'm not really a Hitman fan. I mean, it's kind of a cool idea, but it's not really my style.
Fact that
they have the best lines. So
oh my god.
Do that in the
my
game
favorite game, Lego DC Supervillains. I love the Lego series. Lego Assassin's Creed was my favorite game. I love Lego's Assassin's Creed the movie.
Yes.
Finally, they have come out with the sequel, Lego DC Supervillains. I'm so ready. Who else is ready? Can I get some nut hype in the chat, please? Can I get some nut hype, please? I don't smell the nut hype in chat right now, and we're clearly looking. I can't even joke about this game. I'm actually like physically hurting myself the more I joke about how much I care about this game, which I don't. This game is like the weak-ass game possible. Why has everybody's got this shitty-ass butt hash on their face? What's going on? Everyone's got the Kratos butt hash.
Welcome back to IGN Live here at Gamescom 2018. Guess what we're talking about? If you looked at the schedule, you probably could guess. It's Black Ops 4. So we're really excited. I'm really excited, and I'm with these fellas.
Yes! Let me play some Black Ops 4.
The elephant in the room, the question that so many people want answered, which is, can you
Black
tell us
Cox?
anything
Black
new
Cox
about Blackout?
4? Let's do it.
Well, the easy one is that Blackout Beta starts.
I could not be less excited. I'm sorry. I'm not a Call of Duty guy. I used to be, but that was an ages past.
I think is the
ages.
Flexibility and what.
Fucking games weren't even on the map back when I played Call of Duty.
Again, being able to make sure that we're testing on.
But this looks exactly like what you think. I think Call of Duty went downhill the moment they went futuristic. Like, I don't know. Modern Warfare worked out really well, and then they were like, okay, future time, and now it's like. This looks like it's trying to play like. What's that other game that was like this? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Titanfall. This shit looks like Titanfall, doesn't it? Everything looks like Titanfall now. Yeah, that's exactly. Oh man, Titanfall. It looks exactly like Titanfall. You got a jetpack. You can run along the walls.
You know, it's still going to be the
man.
same
That's not Call of Duty. That ain't Call of Duty.
We don't call this a port because what this means is that we have a dedicated team of engineers.
It's not single player anymore as well.
Making sure that
hopefully Battlefield
choices are made specifically for the
Titanfall was pretty cool. I actually liked Titanfall. I didn't play the second one though. I liked the first one. Being able to like have your mech follow you around, that was great.
All that. But what it means.
But this does not look great.
Then also the weapon tuning.
This looks wildly unsatisfying. I'll be real with you. That looks like if I was a first-person shooter guy, I'd be looking at this like, why would I play this? I'd probably just go back to Titanfall. That mech shit in that game is super cool.
With more cool Gamescom 2018.
This out. Find everything.
All right, we actually got through the whole video. I didn't think we would. Internet, that was kind of cool. What do you guys think? Personally speaking, I think maybe the only thing I'm really excited for was that Devil May Cry. I was kind of excited for that Yakuza Hokuto no Ken, but I don't know. Now I'm kind of whatever about it. I don't know if I'll jump on it or what. But that Devil May Cry 5, that's what I was looking for, and that shit was good. I like that one a lot. That was perfect. I mean, that's exactly how it was going to play, and I knew it was going to be good. But nothing else really stood out as like, I might check that out. Nothing else really kind of hooked on there. It's a bit of a bummer. But, I think I got to jump out here because it's 2:20 and I got to take my brother to the doctor soon. So I think I got to wrap things up real early. I only got to stream an hour here, but, I was just blowing through this thing anyways. And I was thinking to myself, I'll just do it on stream for a little bit and then come back later with some For Honor or some shit. Tekken or For Honor. I don't know which one I want to do. Now that we beat Shadows of War, I'm I'm actually a little lost. I really liked having that in my arsenal, but now it's like gone. I don't know what I want to do. The Shadows of War is gone. Shit. Gormless? But yeah, I'll figure out what I'll do. I'll be back later today at some point. I mean, I'm hoping my thing with the brother won't be too long and shit. Oh, Shenmue, Tulad, thank you. Eris is playing that shit right now, and I gotta be real with you. I kind of like the intro to that. I saw the scene where, like, the guy's dad gets his ass kicked by, like, an old martial arts flick and shit, and I was like, whoa, I like that. I like old classic martial arts film. I love that shit. And that's kind of looked like what was going on there, you know? I was getting a little excited. Pro-level forklift racing? What? What? Anyways, I have that shit coming in the mail. So that shit will be here probably tomorrow or something. Maybe I'll check it out. I was just going to watch Eris play it, but now I'm thinking maybe I might like it because I like that martial arts stuff. You can forklift race in Shenmue. Well, I'm not going to play it now, and I'll just watch Eris play it. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. We'll see. I think I'll play it. I think I'll give it a shot. He made it look... he wasn't too taken with it when I was watching him play. He seemed like he wasn't really into it. But that's something I could be into, I think. It looked kind of cool. I'll be back later today. I'm really leaning towards For Honor, to be honest with you. Maybe playing some more Tekken, but, I mean, it really is up in the air. I'm really in the mood to swing a sword around and look like a knight. That's really the only reason I want to play For Honor. Have a good... I was going to say good night. Have a good... whatever time it is between now and I stream again, which is going to hopefully be later. There's a high probability of me coming back later today. I don't think there's much else to do other than take care of my brother. So I'll catch you guys later, okay? Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry it was only like an hour there, but, you know, some new games. Just Cause. I mean, I'm interested in that. Fucking... we didn't see any Spider-Man, but, you know, the Gamescon's still going, so maybe we'll do it again with some other video that pops out. I can't do it live. I could do it live, but I can't show you guys if we do it live. So I'll just kind of do the videos as I find them and they come out. I want to look for... I saw one with Assassin's Creed, the new one. So I kind of want to see... I want to see what's going on with the new Assassin's Creed, because I'm a little excited for that one. Just a little bit. Have a good... whatever. And I'll see you guys later. I keep wanting to say night. I'll see you guys later, though. Peace out.